I'm Earl Stewart. I welcome you to Earl Stewart on Cars Mystery Shopping Report. Tesla, for up until now, has been the only car dealer, and they're not a car dealer. They're a manufacturer, and they sell directly. And the law in all 50 states makes manufacturers sell through franchise car dealers. And that's the problem, and that's the reason this show exists, Earl Stewart on Cars, because the franchise car dealers are screwing the customers. And we're trying to help you and save you from the deception and the lies and all the rest of it that go through with the terrible experience of buying a car retail. So we went to Tesla, and the manufacturer is the dealer. They're one and the same, and we shopped Tesla of West Palm Beach. Arrived, speaking of the first person, is If I Were Agent Lightning, who was the name of our mystery shopper. Okay, arrived just as they were opening. As I walked into the door, all three salespeople smiled and said, "Welcome." I asked, "Who's the lucky one that gets me today?" The one girl says, "You pick." I walked straight over to her. She introduced herself as Georgia. And that's a pleasant experience. I mean, think about it. If you're a regular listener, there's usually some aggravation occurs in the first few minutes of just walking into the showroom.
Yeah.
In this case here, it was happiness, smiles, a little humor, pleasant so far. Georgia was very knowledgeable and gave me a very thorough rundown of the new Tesla that had been there on the lot for sale. I was quite impressed with everything that the Tesla has to offer, but even more so that she pretty much knew everything there is to know about the car. She sat in the car with me and even showed me the doggy mode. I said doggy, it's written dog mode. If you leave a pet in the car with it running, you can watch it from the cabin camera. Now, Nancy and I in our Tesla, when we go into a store and it's hot outside, we park the Tesla and we push a little button that says dog mode. And the big screen in the front of the car comes up. It says, "My owner will be right back," and he set the temperature for 72 degrees. And when we come back from our 2-hour or whatever we're doing, the car's at 72 degrees. Really cool idea. They didn't have any there for me to test drive. Now remember, this is a manufacturer selling directly, and also there's a shortage. Georgia said she would call me when they receive one, or I could go to the dealership and test drive one there, but she doesn't recommend buying from them because they can't help with any questions. Now, she's talking about other dealers that are selling cars. Anybody can sell a Tesla. All you have to do is have it traded in, and you can sell Teslas, used Teslas. You can't sell a new Tesla. She also said the Teslas hold their resale value really well, so likely a new one would be right around the same price as buying a used one. Now, the only thing I could say negative, this salesperson wasn't quite on top of things. Tesla, up until a couple months ago, that was a true statement. But in the past couple months, Tesla prices have come down. And actually, Elon Musk reduced the Tesla price considerably. And the value of used Teslas has dropped also. So it's an unusual phenomenon, and I don't blame Georgia or the other salespeople at West Palm Beach Tesla from not knowing that fact. I decided to go through with building my own, as this is what she suggested for this shop. This is the order for the Model S. Now that's the top of the line I built with Georgia's help. The Model S has the full autonomy, total Tesla self-driving available. Model S starts at $105,000. That's a lot of beans for a car, but it's a heck of a car. Then you add on the software, $15,000 just for the software for full self-driving. So Mystery Shopper, Agent Lightning, took the Model S, added $15,000 for the software that will turn it into a fully autonomous car. Basically, a fully autonomous car, you can get in the car, you can say, "Take me to Publix," it'll take you to Publix. And you have to keep your hands on the wheel because they require that, because this is a beta program, meaning it's a test program, and the law requires that you disclose this. But $15,000, you can buy yourself a fully self-driving car, and you never have to turn signals, speed up, slow down, get off the expressway, it does all of that. You still have to keep your hands on the wheel or it'll deactivate the system. Okay, the car, this fully autonomous car that Agent Lightning is buying is white with a black interior. That's included in the price. Other colors are upgrades. I'm not crazy about that, but they tell you, right? I mean, the only thing you can get is a white with a black interior, and if you want a different color, I got a red, and I paid a lot of money for the red car. I have no problem with charging a lot of money for cars, because competition will take care of that. I have a problem with pretending you're not charging the money and then sneaking it in with dealer-installed accessories, with hidden fees, and with all the other nonsense that all other dealers do. So here we are with a manufacturer selling directly. 8 years, 120,000 miles for all batteries, 4 years for $50,000 for drive units, dog mode, so on, voice command, anything. City driving is in beta mode and needs safety score before self-driving. Now, that's what Nancy and I had to do, and we drove for months and months and months. Actually, we never got up to the 100 score that we needed to activate the self-driving. We got close, and fortunately, Tesla decided to lower the score grade, and so we met in the middle, and we were now authorized. And that was a very happy day for us. On your I-95 or any turnpike highway, it works as soon as it's been calibrated around 20 miles. Cabin camera does pay attention to your eyes. So if you're a privacy freak and you're buying a Tesla, be aware that cameras are everywhere. Cameras are all over the outside of the car. Cameras are all over the inside of the car. It sees you and everything you do. And when you're trying to do the autonomous, if you're not looking at the road or not looking where you're supposed to be looking, your hand comes off the wheel, you lose your autonomous driving capability. And basically, that was pretty much the experience, a very pleasant one. She said the car would be with us in a matter of, it could be a few weeks or a month or two, and there's no tricks. You get what you buy, you pay a lot of money for it, and that is why Tesla is the #1 selling luxury car in the United States. I bet you didn't know that. The #1 paid CEO of an auto manufacturer in the USA and the world in 2022 is Elon Musk. Elon made $23 billion, there's a B there, folks, billion, for operating Tesla in 1 year. You can't blame him for charging extra for autonomous, right? So, people will hate that, but the fact of the matter is, he built the best product at the best price, #1 luxury selling car, and he's making a ton of money.
Well,
one of the reasons he's making so much money is because he's not going through dealerships. When manufacturers go through dealerships, as state law requires in the United States and most other countries, I think, when they require that, the cost of the dealership to the manufacturer inflates the cost of the car. They're not making as much money. The manufacturers know that now, and they see how much Tesla's making, and that's the reason all the manufacturers will be emulating Tesla, and that's the reason the dealer franchise system is doomed to disappear. Now we're going to vote. Yeah.
Okay. For me, again, I'm going to go with the A grade.
Nancy?
okay, I'm going to give Tesla West Palm Beach an A.
I say A+. This dealership, unless this is a fluke, they really got their act together, because I would have given them, maybe a B- before, but this was an excellent experience. Hi, this is Earl Stewart. Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to be notified of new videos that we post to our YouTube channel, simply click on the subscribe button and the bell icon in the lower right-hand side of the screen.